Hey everyone, welcome back. Today I am gonna share the most common and effective ways to start your answers in IELTS speaking test if you wanna hit band 7, 8 or 9. In the IELTS test, examiner asks different types of the questions, preferences, opinions, past experiences, hypothetical questions and more. In this short video, I will show you how high-level candidates usually start their answers to tackle these types of the questions. By the end of this video, you will know how to sound natural, confident, and exam ready. So let's dive right in. When asked about preferences, for example, do you prefer to study in the morning or at night? Many candidates can answer these questions in different ways, like number 1, yes, definitely I prefer morning because it's quieter. Number 2, I'd say I generally prefer morning simply because. Number 3, actually my preference changes so it depends. And number 4, I used to prefer mornings but not anymore. But which is the most common and effective way to answer these questions? In an analysis, 37% of band 7-9 students start preferences answers with a short, direct modal statement like I would say, I generally prefer or I'd rather. This shows clarity and immediate focus. Pro tip. Pro tip for preferences questions, start with a clear, direct answer and then add a short explanations. This shows focus and confidence right away. When asked for an opinion questions, for example, do you think children should learn to cook at school? There are many possible answers to these questions, depending on the candidate, like number 1, yes, I completely agree that children should. Number 2, actually, in my opinion, it depends. And number 3, no, because I think cooking is a waste of time. And another answer that may be, well, I'm not entirely sure, but I guess. But what would be the most appropriate and effective answers to these questions? The most common high-level opinions is, actually, in my opinion, it depends. Pro tip. Pro tip for opinion questions, use a natural filler like well and actually and add I think or in my opinion. This makes your answer sound conversational and direct. When asked about past experiences, for example, describe a time when you traveled somewhere new. These questions can be answered in several ways by different candidates. Number 1, well, I remember last year I visited. Number 2, it happened when I was in college. And number 3, back in 2019, I had an amazing trip. But which is seen as the most and effective way to reply. Over 60% of band 7 plus students use a direct recall statement like I remember or back in 2019. Pro tip. Pro tip for past experiences. Match your answer to the tense of the questions. For describe a time questions, always use past tense story or finished. This shows the examiner you understood the questions and can use grammar correctly. When asked about hypothetical questions, for example, if you could live in any city, where would you choose? These answers to these questions may differ from one candidate to another. Like, number 1, I definitely live in London because it's vibrant. Number 2, I live in London because it's vibrant. Number 3, I would probably choose London because it's vibrant. And number 4, I choose London because it was vibrant. But which is the effective and common answer of these questions? The correct and common questions, that is the I would probably choose London because it's vibrant. About 50% of Band 7, 8 or 9 candidates use this form to show and imagine an unreal situations. Pro tip. Pro tip for hypothetical questions, always use would plus verb. Practice with recording so this grammar comes naturally on test day. So there you have it for major IELTS speaking questions types and the smartest ways to begin your answer. Practice these patterns, record yourself, and soon you will be answering like a Band 9 candidates. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and check the description for more IELTS speaking resources. See you in the next video. Thank you very much for watching this video.